Hey Patriots fans, welcome back. Today, we are diving deep into what could be one of the most pivotal matchups of the season as New England prepares to face the Giants. The focus here is clear, and anyone who has been paying attention knows exactly what I'm talking about. First and foremost, the running game has to be the engine that drives this offense. The Giants have struggled to contain opponents on the ground this season, leaving an opening that the Patriots must exploit early. Trayvon Henderson and Rondre Stevenson have both shown flashes of brilliance. And if they can find a rhythm behind a cohesive offensive line, the team can dictate the tempo from the very first snap. Establishing the run does more than move the chains. It forces the defense to commit to stopping the ground attack, which in turn opens up opportunities for the passing game. Play-action passes become much more dangerous when defenders have to respect the rush, giving Drake May the chance to find his targets deep and create explosive moments. The receiving core is loaded with playmakers like Stephon Diggs, Kahan Booty, Hunter Henry, Pop Douglas, Kyle Williams, and M. Hollins, and any one of them can turn a perfectly timed throw into a game-changing play. But all of that begins with a run. Without a strong push from the offensive line, and without an effective ground game, the passing attack loses much of its bite. This is why New England has to focus on running the ball consistently, wearing down the defense, and letting the offense settle into its rhythm. Equally important is protecting Drake May. The Giants are well aware of the Patriots' offensive line concerns, especially on the left side, where Verdaren Lowe and Ben Brown have faced challenges. Pass rushers like Brian Burns will be looking for any opportunity to collapse the pocket and force hurried decisions. May will need time to make reads, deliver accurate throws, and occasionally scramble to keep plays alive. If the offensive line can hold firm, even just enough to give him breathing room, New England can move the ball efficiently and put points on the board. Considering the struggles the Giants have shown defensively, even a modest output from the Patriots could be enough to seize control early and maintain it throughout the game. On the defensive side, containing the Giants' dual-threat players is non-negotiable. Jackson Dart is a quarterback capable of creating plays both through the air and on the ground, and his performance against the Eagles highlighted just how dangerous he can be, rushing 13 times for 58 yards and finding the end zone once. Tyrone Tracy Jr. adds another layer of challenge, able to make plays both as a runner and as a receiver out of the backfield. Defensive discipline will be critical. New England's front seven must maintain containment, gap integrity, and proper angles to minimize Dart's rushing impact while ensuring Tracy cannot exploit space in the secondary. Limiting these threats will drastically reduce the Giants' scoring opportunities and allow the Patriots to control the game on both sides of the ball. In the red zone, execution will define the difference between a comfortable win and a tense finish. Settling for field goals instead of touchdowns can be costly, and New England needs to make every play count when in scoring position. Utilizing the I formation effectively, leveraging strong blocking schemes, and staying precise on timing are essential to converting opportunities into points. Confidence and discipline are key. Even if the offensive line is not at full strength, careful execution allows the Patriots to capitalize on every chance, forcing the Giants to constantly defend against meaningful threats. Scoring touchdowns consistently will reinforce control over the game and apply pressure that the Giants may struggle to withstand. The synergy between a solid running attack, effective pass protection, disciplined defense, and aggressive red zone execution creates the framework for a statement game. Exploiting weaknesses where they exist while emphasizing New England strengths is the path to dominance. Each play, each adjustment, and each detail contributes to building momentum and control. If these elements align, the Patriots are positioned not just to win, but to demonstrate why they remain contenders. Every block, every carry, every throw, and every tackle carries weight, and attention to these details will distinguish a well-executed performance from a merely adequate one. Looking at individual matchups, the offensive line faces relentless pressure from edge rushers aiming to disrupt timing and collapse the pocket. Drake May will need awareness, quick decision-making, and athleticism to keep plays alive and sustain drives. Meanwhile, The Patriots' defense must maintain discipline and focus in containing Jackson Dart and Tyrone Tracy Jr. tackles. Pursuit angles and proper assignments will decide whether New England can control the pace and momentum. Coaching adjustments, preparation, and in-game communication will all be essential in neutralizing threats and exploiting mismatches. Special teams, often overlooked, are an integral part of controlling the field. Field position, kick returns, and coverage units play a role in maintaining control over the game. A strong return or key stop can provide the offense with opportunities and confidence that can swing momentum. Every phase of the game contributes to success, and victories are rarely decided by a single play. Instead, consistency across offense, defense, and special teams establishes dominance and ensures the Patriots can impose their will. Mental focus is another crucial factor. The Patriots must remain composed, avoid self-inflicted mistakes, and maintain discipline throughout. Penalties, missed assignments, or lapses in concentration can shift momentum to the Giants, so sustained focus and execution under pressure are essential. By staying disciplined, New England maximizes strengths and exposes the opponent's weaknesses. Every player, from quarterback to offensive line, receivers, defensive backs, and special teams, has a role in executing the game plan flawlessly. Execution in the red zone remains critical. Precision in blocking, timing, and decision-making inside the 20-yard line can make the difference between settling for field goals or scoring touchdowns. Success here not only adds points, but also demoralizes opponents and sets a standard for the rest of the game. Small errors in spacing or timing can result in missed opportunities, highlighting the importance of preparation, communication, and focus. The Patriots' potential rushing output, combined with short passes and effective quarterback movement, can keep defenses guessing and create opportunities across the field. Henderson and Stevenson can turn small gaps into significant gains, opening lanes for the passing game and sustaining drives. Each successful series builds momentum, confidence, and control, placing New England in a position to dictate the flow and pace of the game. The keys remain clear. Establish the run, protect the quarterback, neutralize dual-threat players, execute in the red zone, maintain discipline, and capitalize on mistakes. When all of these elements come together, the Patriots can control all phases of the game. Every block, tackle, pass, and carry contributes to a collective effort designed to maximize strengths and exploit vulnerabilities. Preparation, strategy, and execution in unison create the foundation for dominance and the chance to leave the field with a decisive victory. Continuing with the Patriots' approach to this matchup, one of the most critical aspects will be consistency in execution. The team cannot rely solely on individual talent. The combination of coordinated effort, timing, and discipline will define how effectively New England can dominate the Giants. Every snap counts, and the offense must be able to transition smoothly from one phase to the next. When the running game is established, play action becomes a legitimate threat, and the defense is forced to respect multiple options. This creates space for receivers to exploit coverage mismatches and for running backs to find lanes where defenders have overcommit. Henderson and Stevenson must maintain vision and patience, reading blocks while staying ready to accelerate through gaps. Their ability to convert small openings into substantial gains sets the tone for the entire offensive unit and establishes a rhythm that the Giants will struggle to disrupt. Drake May's decision-making under pressure will be under the microscope. The Giants are capable of creating chaos at the line of scrimmage, and May's ability to read blitzes, anticipate coverage, and execute quick, accurate throws will be crucial. Even when forced to scramble, keeping composure and extending plays without risking turnovers is essential. His connection with key receivers, such as Stephon Diggs and Hunter Henry, needs to be precise. Timing, anticipation, and chemistry will determine whether New England can turn drives into scoring opportunities efficiently. Each completed pass, each avoidance of pressure, and each well-timed throw adds layers of confidence to the offense, allowing the running game to stay effective and the overall attack to remain unpredictable. Defensively, the Patriots must be prepared to neutralize any momentum swings that the Giants might attempt. Jackson Dart and Tyrone Tracy Jr. are versatile threats who can change the course of a game with a single play, so discipline and assignment accuracy will be paramount. New England's linebackers and secondary need to communicate seamlessly, ensuring that gaps are filled, angles are correct, and no space is left open for big plays. Tackling must be precise and consistent, preventing extra yards after contact and limiting explosive gains. The defensive front must maintain pressure without overextending, forcing Dart into hurried decisions while keeping an eye on the running game. Every decision in pursuit, every rotation in coverage, and every adjustment pre-snap will collectively dictate whether the Patriots can dictate the game's tempo. Red zone performance remains one of the defining factors of this matchup. Converting drives into touchdowns rather than settling for field goals not only affects the scoreboard, but also impacts the psychological aspect of the game. Executing in tight spaces requires perfect timing, awareness of defender positions, and a willingness to commit fully to each play. The offensive line must communicate and adjust quickly, maintaining leverage and angles to open running lanes or provide sufficient protection for May to deliver in tight windows. Misdirection plays, play-action fakes, and creative use of formations will help exploit any defensive overcommitment, making every yard inside the 20-yard line an opportunity for a score. Success in this area creates a chain reaction. It pressures the Giants, builds confidence for the offense, and allows the Patriots to control the clock while keeping the opposition off balance. Special teams cannot be overlooked as a subtle but influential factor. Field position, punting accuracy, kick coverage, and returns can shift momentum in ways that are not immediately apparent in statistics. A well-placed punt, a crucial coverage stop, or a strong return can alter the dynamics of a drive, providing the offense with advantageous starting points or putting the Giants in unfavorable positions. New England's ability to execute consistently in this phase amplifies the effectiveness of the offense and defense, reinforcing control over both field position and tempo. Every aspect of the game contributes to the cumulative advantage, and the Patriots are known for exploiting even small opportunities that emerge across special teams. The mental game plays a critical role in maintaining dominance. Discipline and focus under pressure ensure that New England can capitalize on opportunities while avoiding mistakes that could shift momentum. Penalties, missed reads, or lapses in concentration could provide the Giants with unexpected advantages, so the Patriots must approach each play with intensity and attention to detail. Leadership on the field, whether from veteran players or emerging stars, will help maintain composure and confidence, reinforcing the overall structure of the game plan. Mental toughness is what separates a prepared team from one that falters under pressure, and New England has consistently demonstrated the ability to stay poised in high-stakes situations. Turnovers and opportunistic plays may also define this matchup. The Patriots' defense thrives when generating pressure and creating situations where the opponent can make mistakes. An interception or forced fumble can immediately swing momentum and provide the offense with a shorter field, allowing the team to capitalize quickly. These high-impact plays are magnified when combined with consistent execution across all phases. By forcing errors while remaining disciplined in assignments and gap integrity, New England can turn defensive stands into scoring opportunities, further cementing control over the game. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates on the New England Patriots. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from Patriots fans. Tensions are reportedly running high within the New England Patriots organization, as sources suggest that the team received an internal alert just hours before facing the New York Giants. While details remain scarce, insiders describe the situation as a heavy atmosphere, hinting at unrest that could shake the locker room. Speculation is rampant among fans and analysts alike, with whispers of unexpected lineup changes, strategic last-minute shifts, or even internal conflicts influencing the team's approach. Patriots insiders, speaking under the condition of anonymity, describe a sense of urgency that has not been seen in recent weeks. The alert, reportedly circulated through internal channels, seemed to rattle some players, fueling questions about morale and preparedness. Social media is already abuzz, with pundits debating whether this is a simple precautionary measure or a sign of deeper issues lurking beneath the surface. Historically, the Patriots have been known for their disciplined locker room culture and ability to rally under pressure. Yet, rumors suggest that certain veteran players have expressed frustration over recent team decisions, leaving some fans to wonder if the tension could spill onto the field. Analysts are now speculating about how head coach leadership and veteran guidance will play into the team's performance tonight, with many watching closely for any sign of disruption in the huddle. Meanwhile, the Giants appear to be quietly observing, aware that any internal instability in New England could present an opportunity. The media frenzy around the alert has only intensified the narrative, painting the Patriots' preparation as a high-stakes chess match where mental toughness may prove as decisive as physical skill. Team insiders caution, however, that not all reports should be taken at face value, leaving fans in a state of eager anticipation and anxious curiosity. As the rumor mill churns, one thing is clear. The Patriots' locker room is far from quiet, and the drama unfolding behind closed doors may prove as compelling as the game itself. Whether the alert signals a routine precaution or the spark of an internal storm, observers across the league are now watching every move, every substitution, and every sideline exchange with renewed intensity. For now, the Patriots' next steps remain shrouded in speculation, leaving supporters and critics alike to wonder what lies ahead in this tense showdown. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving fresh and exclusive Patriots news, make sure to subscribe and hit like. We always appreciate hearing your opinions in the comments. See you in the next one, Patriots Nation.